Merhaba arkadaşlar, Sherlock Holmes'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Videonun devamı için kanala abone olmayı ve videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayın. Evet, en son bu lanet yerde şeyi arıyorduk. Pazar Caddesi de Arnavut.
From day to night, Aydın stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aydın stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig.
Yani
You're being an eyesore. No entry for you. From day to night, Aydın stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig.
Don't pass by. Welcome. Let's pick something that suits you. A good choice. A good choice indeed.
From day to night,
Could you help me?
that's new to me. There is nothing I can tell you.
Excuse me, just one question.
That's new to me. There is nothing I can tell you.
yalan söylemeymiş. Bu müzik niye bu kadar çok?
I am bored. Call me when you find the
You're being
answer.
an eyesore. No entry for you.
Allah
From day to
Allah.
night, Aydın stands. Recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig.
Bunlar gibi mi giyineceğiz? Giyindik zaten. Tüccar kıyafeti değil mi?
Nice affordable clothes. Let's pick something that's
Para kalmadı.
Don't leave. Take one more look.
Dur ya.
Let's pick something that suits you. A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Are you able to help me?
I wish I could help, but I know nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
This isn't
Can I ask you a question?
You might
No,
need a
my
different
friend,
tack.
I've never heard of it.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Are you able to help me?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Everyone's looking.
Is
at
this
us.
familiar to you?
I
You
usually have
should
an
know
answer
what
for
you're
everything, but
doing.
not for this.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, sir, I'm afraid I don't know about that.
This isn't working.
May I ask you
You
something?
might need a different tack.
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Are you able to help me?
You'd better ask someone else about that.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Help me, please.
I wish I could help, but I know nothing.
Excuse me, just one question.
You'd better ask someone else about that.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, mate. I've no idea.
Could you help me?
Sorry, mate. I've no idea.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Hangi kıyafeti giyeceğiz daha?
Are you able to help me?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Sen?
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
The finest clothes for the finest citizens. A perfect choice.
Can I ask you a question?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir. This isn't working.
Can I ask you a question?
You might need
I
a
tell you
different
if I
tack.
knew, but unfortunately I don't.
Is this familiar to you?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge. Time to check.
Do you
your
know anything
who,
about
what, and
this?
what, Sherry?
Oh, I'm
Who
sorry,
are you
but
asking
that's beyond
about
my
what
knowledge.
and dressed as what?
Adam nereye gitti lan?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You better ask someone else about that.
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
Buralarda bir şey mi unuttuk ya?
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
May I ask for your assistance?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Bir bok bilmiyorsunuz. Niye bekliyorsunuz burada NPC'ler?
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Allah'ım ya. Ne yapacağız? Ne yapacağız? Düşünüyorum. Polis mi olmamız lazım acaba?
Could you help me?
I'm sorry, officer, but I don't know.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, officer, you should ask someone else about that.
Just annoying these people on purpose.
Bunları yapmışız zaten. Aha.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, officer, you should ask someone else about that.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think.
We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
A typical tea tin. I wonder what he has for biscuits.
Oi! Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate?
Neredesin
The
lan
rules
sen?
are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
I am a friend of Theodore Gilden. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I need a few words from you about...
Get out of here. I'm not joking. Leave this place before you have cause to regret it. I will use force.
Do the police still throw people in prison for smuggling? Oh yes, with you helpless and handcuffed, I'd learn a few more secrets. We don't need to compete with our egos now, surely.
Oh no. I'd rather you tell me something more, so that I
Polisim
might have
lan
more
ben.
reasons to punch you out.
Ne alaka kadın mı? Kadın mısın lan sen?
I'm impressed by how well a woman can handle a yacht and endure so many hardships on the open sea. The revelation of your nature could well humiliate so many rich men here, not to mention how you have broken the rules. But I understand. You've done this to forge a real career in the sport. But tell me something. Has no one asked you why you don't grow a beard?
Shh! Have you been following me? You better not be wanting to end my career, because I swear you'll regret it if I get outed.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat.
Hayda. Çatışma.
But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
Bire 5 ha.
Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
Overcome him. Don't rush it.
I'm coming.
Weaken him first.
I'm coming. I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready. No, you killed him.
Üzgünüm. Lan. Bir durun.
Get ready for some pain.
Time to knock this guy out.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't bother.
The snuff's ready.
Eat lead.
No more crime for you and...
Give him the pepper snuff. Can overcome the brute now.
Olmadı tekrar.
I'm coming. I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming. I'm coming.
No more crime for you until next month.
Won't work this way.
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming.
Don't cry, you'll live. Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready. Time to knock this guy out.
I'm coming.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Not that easy.
Oha.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
I'm coming for you. Just die.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready. Time to knock this guy out. I thought we were against murder. And there's no reward for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
Neden lan Paul?
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
Allah Allah.
What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
You've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
You're asking for trouble with this smuggling business. You'd better leave it before they smuggle you out in a barrel.
Don't patronize me. I've only ever had trouble with law-abiding citizens like Gilden and you, never bandits. So ask me anything you want, and then get out of my sight. I'm clueless. I don't know what this means.
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing
Nasıl bir
criminal.
suç yok
Well,
lan?
it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family. I don't know what this means.
It seems as though Theodore Gilden hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Ne diyorum lan?
I don't know what this means.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gilden.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilden was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
I don't know what this means.
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoiled girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist. A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore. The expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. but it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's bag, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools. Just be quick.
Şimdi buraya gideceğiz. Affedersiniz, pardon.
It's chilling to think the monster is free. It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Nereye gideceğiz ya?
It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Aynı şeyleri söyleme lan.
It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Pazar Caddesi. Işınlanma noktası yok mu lan orada? Çok kötü oldu. Bir dakika, ışınlanmalar nereye gitti ya? Buradan ışınlanamıyoruz mu acaba? Evet, evden çıkmamız gerekiyor muhtemelen. Evet, şimdi geldi. Şimdi
Don't miss out on... Let's pick something that suits you. A good choice. A good choice indeed. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers.
Help me, please.
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
nasılsın?
Look who's here.
يا له من طقس جميل.
It's hot today, isn't it?
Seni görmek güzel.
We never met.
Bakın kim burada.
The market square, beating heart of the old city.
I wonder if they still sell that heavenly Turkish delight around the corner.
Turkish lokum. Olur.
Don't miss out on my unique clothes.
Stop blocking the view.
Come, decorate your house in Oriental
Don't pass
style.
by. Welcome, welcome.
Stop blocking the view. Stop blocking the view. Stop blocking the view. Stop blocking the view.
Don't miss out on the best carpets on the island.
Don't miss out on my unique clothes.
Decorate your house in
Let's pick
Oriental
something that
style.
suits you. Don't leave. Take one more look. Don't miss out on my unique clothes. Nice affordable clothes. Step right up.
Niye unutuyoruz ya? Güzel, bunun da şarjı bitti. Bir şeyi unutuyoruz ama neyi unutuyoruz? Tekrar şu şeye gitmemiz lazım galiba. Şimdi bir de tuşları bulmamız lazım.
From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the...
Excuse me, just one question.
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
May I ask you something?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Oh, I am bored.
From day to night,
Call me when you
idle
find the
stands
answer.
there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aydın stands there.
Tamam. Şimdi oldu.
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I'm not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangir. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears. I want to be there.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
I'll sing you a very special song. God save our gracious queen.
Cut it! Or people here will make you their queen.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural born digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
Stop loitering and get inside.
Yola şükür be.
Newcomer, talk to the professor first. He's the old fellow with the glasses and the plans.
Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
When was the last time you saw...
Young man, you're disappointing me. I'd like to see a bro... We'll talk when you...
Ah.
Don't... I am splendid.
The ivory baths.
Who told you this nonsense? Why, this is our goal. To find... I am Professor Swift. We have...
Sounds simple enough.
Yes, I am the only one people of your kind can have...
Oh, I will definitely... I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full. You can follow... Don't touch anything here. Get back to work.
A plan for this whole operation. This might prove useful. I'll note it down. This reminds me of my father's room. Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one of these. Or two.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make tent sails and more. Sharpest pickaxe. A guilty pleasure of the real archaeologist. Missing your Laura, Mr. Swift?
Hey, a word about the trilogy.
Right then, you literary expert, what was so important about these books? Or did you simply need some kindling?
It's inspirational.
I wish I wasn't, but I am.
So, we catch a monkey, a langur, for example.
What? Why?
It will make us forever young.
Oh, I am...
No, wait. Then how about we...
Could you help me?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about. Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin. A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons. A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife? There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ne demişti?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us. Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
Bakalım senin masanda neler varmış. Aha. Sen mi öldürdün lan?
Box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Fil kitabı. Allah Allah.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Yakalandık.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's
Theodore is dead.
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden.
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing.
Very well, Mr. Swift. When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago. We discussed the site. I believe in the tomb. He was already inventing new... I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities?
Sabah neredeydin?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you...
When did you learn about the...
Just now.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you share...
We were. And it is a real shame. Will you allow me to return to my research?
Oh, I... You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's...
But you aren't answering...
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life.
But the writer of the text can. With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. As any scientist would do, I researched...
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a sign?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the...
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal.
If I were you,
Allah.
I've nothing to add. Moving on.
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so...
What? That nonsense?
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard...
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply... I've nothing to add.
What's with this intricate recruitment?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure especially here, where the native population doesn't...
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity.
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you did...
Do I look like a fellow who carries...
There are plenty of uses for it.
I have other people to cut... I'm a busy man.
Gilden's elephant is quite an
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild and...
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill...
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. It was a gilded... I've nothing to add. I've nothing to add.
Your partner had a very specific attitude.
That would have been too much even for... Like a true businessman, he would...
But threatening someone physically would have been something new.
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't. In my opinion, we can't build...
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind. I've nothing to add.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside...
No, but he's with Imogen's. That girl always has her head in the clouds.
Away with the fairies?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about
Şimdi ne yapacağız?
This fabric will work.
Burası tamamlandı. Burada hala şeyler var.
It might fool an elephant.
Mrs. Nini seemed to know her sewing inside out. I bet she missed us.
I hope Miss Nini won't misunderstand me.
Şimdi nereye gitmemiz lazım?
He's even been putting up posters.
What's up?
Good day, madam. I've come to you with a special requirement. The tailors on the street can't help me, I'm afraid. Could you make a doll for me?
Oh, Senor Holmes. You taught the police how to do their job, and they found the thief. Of course I will help you. But what sort of doll? A child's doll, such as my great niece might play with?
A little larger than your typical doll.
Signore, I don't understand.
Animal,
Signore, you talk in read.
I need a
Signore.
life-size.
I think Mrs. Nini outdid herself with this one.
Hog heaven. game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate scent might do miracles.
So you're a marriage broker. Well, I suppose that makes me a groomsman. Oh, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Well, Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area. It should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Are we ready? I can't stand the tension.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
How could anyone resist? I knew a lady once who said just that.
Hadi ya.
Too bad I'm not an elephant. Take your time, Sherry.
Gelmeyecek ki.
That deserves a slap. And then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
Aha geliyor. Patlatma sakın ha.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you. It injured itself while running through the forest.
Ah canım. Aha dart.
There's something in the needle. A feathered fletching. This might be promising. The left tusk is larger and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant. Peaceful and compliant, almost a gentleman.
Vaka defteri. Burayı nasıl kullanıyoruz ki acaba? Aha, o bir şeyler oldu. Ee? Şimdi kurtar ya.
You were right about Goliath. Everyone confirmed your opinion. They all agree that the beast is vicious. The animal wielded 2 tons of rage, and Mr. Gilden regrettably didn't stand a chance. The mating season only served to amplify its temper.
Oh, spare me. That's a little too much detail, thank you. What is the point of this conclusion? How do you plan to use your findings?
Miss Gilden, I know how much you dislike the elephant.
Rather more than dislike. I wish I could have done more to that wretch than just speak of it.
But it's innocent. Goliath did not intend to kill your father. It was provoked, scared, and in mating season. Your father took Goliath's normal state for granted, and in doing so made a mistake that caused the elephant to be aggressive.
Stop it! I already know the answer. I don't need your moral perspective on this situation. I don't know why you wasted your time. I actually did more than you.
Ne yaptın lan?
Which involved what, Miss Gilden?
A man with a big wallet made an offer to take the elephant away. I accepted it, but you were used.
I am glad that the elephant is no longer...
I don't care, and I don't want...
Patlatacağım
you
bir tane
wouldn't turn
zaten.
up.
Why is that? I suppose it's the English way to leave without saying goodbye, but I never planned to abandon you.
Because you brought the filthy beast here. Because you did nothing to ensure its proper punishment. I had to do everything, not you.
I was piecing together your father's murder.
There was nothing to piece together. I told you, it was
Even if my efforts are invisible, that does not mean...
I don't have the strength to argue. These are my father's belongings. They're about your mother.
I won't waste your time any longer, Miss Gilden.
Basket ya. Evet, ana vakamıza geri döndük. Evet arkadaşlar, burada bitirelim. Devamını istiyorsanız videoyu beğenmeyi ve kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Görüşürüz, bay bay.